The Beltrami County Fair is getting a special visit this year from the Mobile Riverine Force Museum, a traveling exhibit that recognizes members of the Army and Navy who served together during the Vietnam War. Catherine Silver has the story.
It's full of history, it's on wheels, and it's making a grand debut at this year's Beltrami County Fair.
They decided that we should do something that we could haul around. When we went to our reunions, it was fine, but nobody else could see it. So they got together and decided, let's get a trailer and fix it up.
The 48-foot-long trailer commemorates members of the Army and Navy who served together in the Vietnam War in a mobile Riverine Force Memorial and Museum.
The general public needs to recognize what our troops went through. If you go through and look at it, you can really see more of what really went on rather than just stories of people talking.
The traveling exhibit features pictures, memorabilia, and lots of stories.
Part of the protocol was if you got in an ambush, you'd drop the ramp, and I ran a boat, so I controlled the ramp. I dropped the ramp right on the bunkers because they'd be dug right into the riverbanks. Vietnam
veteran Wendell Affield shared those stories in his book Muddy Jungle Rivers, and hopes the mini museum will bring recognition to this special unit.
The inside is really just an archive of that era. And I think that the person that comes through here will walk away much better informed.
A lot of people go by and they read the names on the side and they think, you know, God, I knew that guy. And it just brings back some memories for them.
More than 3,000 casualties are represented on the side of the trailer. And association members say that by listing their names, they hope that their sacrifice can never be forgotten.
You know what people went through, and what the families must have felt when they get called and said their son ain't coming home. And I'm glad that I can bring that feeling to people so they can get a chance to see what their relatives went through.
It's really important to remember our history, and sometimes that's not easy to do.
Because for these veterans, the trailer is more than just a mobile museum, but a way to keep the memory of their unit alive. Catherine Silver, Lakeland News.
The Mobile Riverine Force Museum and Memorial will be at the Beltrami County Fair until Sunday. The trailer will then head to Camp Ripley for its next event.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.